in Lincolnshire, and they work on the land all through the year. Shy, so shy, poets can be so shy. Shy, so shy, poets can be so shy.
Now, in the county of Lincolnshire, you'll find some creatures of a different kind. They're called podes, and they live in Pode Hole. No one could ever call them droll. Now, a pode looks very much like a pig, only they do not grow quite that big. They have round faces, well, that's no surprise, and really beautiful, great big eyes. Their little snub noses are really charming, and with their gentle ways, they're never alarming. Their skins are various shades of green, so amongst the cabbages they can't be seen. Their colour varies according to age, starting pale and gradually turning to sage. Now, if you see in the fields or out on the road a very dark bottle green coloured pode, then I tell you now he might just be a very old pode of 103.
And I know what a pode looks like, because there's one here in the studio with our three friends today. Let's introduce them to you. Doing the music and the singing and the reading, we have Sandra.
Hi.
In the middle, and Linda at that side.
Hi.
And Richard on that side.
Hello.
Who's doing the singing. And you're better known as what when you come together?
Chilindrader.
You better explain that. Chilindrader.
Chilindrader. It started out as an anagram of Richard and Linda.
Ah.
We were the two founder members of this storytelling trio. And it was spelt A-R at the end. But when we played a festival at Romsey, they spelt our name wrong. And we thought, should we get them to pulp all their programmes and spell it right or not? No, we thought, no, we'll change our name to E-R. So it's Chilindrader.
So people always ask you what it means.
Oh, they do.
That's the story behind it.
Sadly, it's not a mythical reference or anything like that. Lots of people ask, what does it actually mean? They think there's a history to it, and it's as boring as that.
But then they ask what the pode is, which we've sort of explained.
Yes.
And is this an invention of Linda's?
Yes. I lived for many years in Spalding in Lincolnshire, which nearby was a place called Pode Hole. And I thought, there's a toad of Toad Hall. Yeah. There should be a pode of Pode Hole.
And there he is.
So I invented one.
He is over there. He is over there.
He is,
and for the benefit of the listeners in black and white, he's green.
And very impressive. Built by whom?
I put it together. We bought an old toy at a jumble sale and then painted him green.
And is this how you see podes?
Yes. Yes.
Pretty amazing characters. What about the stories then? Are they the centre part of all the stories that you write?
Not all the stories. I've done other ones about elephants and things.
Oh gosh, about everything. Linda's poems are surreal. Any subject at all, you name it.
But the podes, we like the podes because they're old-fashioned in the sense of they're kind and generous and help everybody. They're not possession and money orientated like our world is today.
They're perfect role models for children.
So there's a good moral to this.
They help each other out all the time and
safety conscious.
Safety conscious, yes, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Looking after
always, you know, when on a bicycle without a helmet on.
They wear hats in the sun.
Yes, hats in the sun and sun cream.
But they're not goody-goodies. They're mischievous as well. No.
But they love to have fun. Yes. They love to go to the sea and go on the big banana.
I mean, they're like running around the studio now. Come on. Sit down.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about how you work then. Linda, you come up with the stories. And then when does the music come on board?
I just have to show Richard and he immediately write a song to go with it, or vice versa. Occasionally he's written a song and I've written a poem or a story to go with his song.
And then in the midst of it all, Sandra, you read these poems out while the music's going on and while Linda's holding props up.
Oh, a bit of everything sometimes, you know, everything's happening at once sometimes. I'm in the wrong place and then we just have to sort of ad-lib our way, make the best of it, and sometimes they're our most successful performances.
But it all goes wrong.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, the next one we can see is on tomorrow, Sunday. It's Wallingford Cross Keys Pub, starting at 2:30. Ideal for families because the kids will love it, the parents will love it, grandparents will love it. You can find out about the podes. Will that pode be there?
He will be there, of course. Oh, yes.
The whole extravaganza of Chilindrader. I knew I would get right. Chilindrader.
You've been travelling with me all week.
And there'll be some elephants there.
Well, excellent. Well done for coming in today. And we're going to round off with another bit just to wet people's appetite a bit more.
I think so, yes.
What should we finish with?
Pode tears.
Pode tears.
With a chorus of cry, cry, cry.
Which we can all join in at home.
Yes, that's right, yes.
While they just prepare themselves.
We hold the chorus up for everybody to read.
Let me just say thanks very much to Sandra and Linda.
You're very welcome.
Richard.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
And
much.
the pode. That pode over there did very well.
He did. It's wonderful.
He's a little shy, but nonetheless. Pode tears. I must tell you, podes have quite big eyes, at least in comparison to their size. So when they cry, they do so in style, with tears bigger than any from a crocodile. Podes may cry when they're upset and sad, but also when they're happy and glad. They know that's what life's all about, so they must let their emotions out. Even though their faces will get wetter, a jolly good cry will make them feel better. And if they get a really nice surprise, that can also bring tears to their eyes. Now, podes are very sensitive and shy, and so it's easy to make them cry. But podes are jolly and full of fun, and they would not hurt anyone. They know that some humans are unkind, and that's why a pode is hard to find.
Sometimes we cry when we're happy. Sometimes we cry when we're sad. Sometimes a swift flow of salty tears can bring some relief to what's bad. Sometimes we cry when we're laughing. Sometimes we cry and we don't know just why we should, but it makes us feel good to let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Cry, cry, cry if you want to. Everyone will understand. It won't make you less of a lady. It won't make you less of a man. Everybody at home, cry, cry, cry if you want to. Everyone will understand. It won't make you less of a lady. It won't make you less of a man. No, it won't.
Fantastic. Much more of that tomorrow, Sunday. That's at Wallingford, the Cross Keys pub from 2:30. Thank you all very much. Wonderful.